Hi guys, this is Brittany. This is my Meps Experience. I can be continuing it. Anyways, I forgot where I left off. I think I was leaving off about the psychiatric consult thing where they ask you questions. Yes, they check for scars, they check for burns, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. I, um, I was marked for scars because my ears were pierced. So if you have any piercings, you'll be most likely be marked for scars. It happens. But if you have any scars, like on your arms that look like they're self-mutilated, whatever, yeah, you're gonna have a problem there. But other than that, that's what happens when you just go talk to her. Then you go back out, then you get stripped down to your underwear with a room full of girls, just so you know. I had like 6 girls in my room. They show you a video on what to do, so you do this whole video. You do the duck walk, and what the duck walk is, you squat down, you have to walk heel to toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. If you don't do that, you'll get yelled at. Simple as that. You have to drop to your knees, you have to get up without using your hands, you have to do this weird hand thing like this to make sure your bones, they move right. Alright, so then after you do that, they will make you get into a paper gown, butt naked, and paper gown, okay? Females, you will get a female doctor. If you don't get a female doctor, you get a male doctor that will have a female nurse in there with you, but most likely you'll have a female doctor, so that's a good thing. You go in there with the nurse, you go into a room by yourselves, in the paper gown naked. You get on a table, you spread your legs open, whatever. Spread your legs open, they check, they don't do anything, just check, then you go, then you have to bend over and spread them butt cheeks, okay? And then they look for stuff, and then they don't even touch you, okay? But it's kind of awkward. Oh, and a boob exam. You touch your boobs. That's when they touch you. Yeah. So, it's a really quick process though. Like that only took 5 minutes. Yeah. So you do that. You also get your height and weight checked, and then if you're over the weight limit, they'll tape you and they'll check your body fat and stuff like that. So then you leave the room, and then you have to go get your blood taken. You get your blood taken. If you're afraid of needles, then that sucks for you, because you get a needle right stuck in you. Okay, they took your blood. It's just one tube. I'm not scared of needles, so it wasn't a big deal for me. That took like 10 seconds too, because, it was quick. Alright, then you have to go into a hearing room where, they check your ears. It's a quick process, but I guess people fall asleep in there. You can't trick it, you can't keep it, just, whenever you hear the beep, just click it, If you have earwax, you really want to clean that out, because if not, then you can go home and clean it, and you have to go to Meps again. So might as well. What I did was you just get, a cup full of water and some salt. So you mix the salt in the water, you get a cotton ball, just put a few drops in your ears and take it out, And also you can sleep with cotton balls in your ears the night before to help. That's only if you have problems hearing, so yeah. And then, perfect fine. I have fine hearing, so then I moved on. So then, yeah, you do all that, then you go talk to another doctor. She checks your paperwork to tell you if you're good to go. Then you go to another desk, and then they check the paperwork to tell you if you're good to go. Then you go to another desk, so they can check you out to make sure you're good to go, and then you can finally leave the medical room. That whole process took me since 6 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. So there's a lot of waiting. The process, what you have to do, quick. waiting long time. So after that, I had to go. They sent me downstairs, and then the person downstairs tells me to go upstairs. So I take a test. It's called a TAPAS. So it's just a mental test. It's about an hour long. I went through it easily because, it's pretty easy. All they do is just ask you questions about, like, yourself. So you do that. And then what happens after that? You go back downstairs. They send you to your Army counselor or a liaison or whatever branch you're joining. You go in there. They look through your paperwork. And for me, since I'm military police, I did a secret security clearance. So I had to go to this guy named Mr. You go into another room, you talk to him, he asks you questions like, to make sure you're not like terrorists or whatnot. And so some people fail it. I found it pretty easy. I passed the security clearance. Yay! Then you finish that, and then you go back to my Army counselor, and then he gives you paperwork, he signs you off, you sign a lot of documents, blah, 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 you finish all that. Then you leave, you go get your fingerprints taken again, and a lady signs your paperwork, looks through all of it. You also have to write down, they put it in the computer for you, basically what it is, where your beneficiaries, your money, your pension goes to if you passed away in combat. So make sure you have that in mind. I didn't have that in mind because I wasn't sure. I didn't know I was going to do that, but you do that, it's no big deal. Just know you have someone's name and number. Then I go back to the Army counselor's room, and then you just sign my paperwork. Then you go into another room. Well, you wait in line. You go into another room. And that's where they give you a piece of paper. They tell you about fraudulent enlistment, dishonorable discharge, a fine, all that stuff. And like I said, don't lie about anything. Basically, like I'm about to start swearing, okay? So they tell you how to stand at attention, stuff like that. They tell you how to put your hand up. It's like a 90 days, something like that. They tell you how to do all that. Then you go into another room where you do your oath and you're swearing it. Just so you know, you can have your family there. People say they look down upon it. They do not, okay? They do not. The only problem is that no one else's parents are probably going to be there. See, I had my aunt, because I lived with my aunt, my uncle, my brother, my sister there. They were the only people there, okay? So if you're easily embarrassed, just tell them not to come. Yeah, they were the only ones there for me. Everyone else that was in the room, they didn't have any parents or anything, so I was just like, oh, okay, whatever, whatever. I mean, it's best that they were there, so. So you swear in, officer swears you in, you get your contract, you sign stuff, you get paperwork. I got a free backpack because my future soldier, stuff like that. And that pretty much ends your day. So, if you have any questions, like, about maps, I can easily answer them. Just comment or inbox me. I will happy to answer them. But see, like, the enlistment will differ because I already had my job in hand. I already had it reserved for me. Air Force, Navy, Marines, totally different process, like I said. Well, it's not totally different, just job-wise. Like, to pick your job, like, your job will not be guaranteed to you, like, right away if you're not in the Army. Yeah. So, and a lot of jobs are taken, like in the Air Force, if you want a medical field, they're taken right now. So it's going to be hard for you to get something like that. So, depending on what you want. So, if you have any questions, I will happily answer them. Just let me know, okay? I hope this helps you, females or males. Okay, bye.